Hey everybody, it's Vallen from Mischief of Mice, here with another episode of Mass Effect Voice Actor Playthrough. Welcome back, and we're continuing on into the wards. Aw, too bad. I guess we are going to have to go see the council after all. Well, let's get into it then. Trouble, that is. Here we are. Looks like we've got somebody waiting for us as well.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
For some reason, I highly doubt it. Well, let's move on into the trial. The area is pretty big, but there's actually not much to explore. Oh, though there may be a person or two that we could talk to first.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Alright, I think it's time. Let's head on up.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oops. Maybe we're a little bit late. A little too much dilly-dally.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I do like the character progression. At the beginning of this, it seems like there's a lot of kind of whining and why aren't we taken seriously, and we're not going to really give you any proof, but you need to take our word for it. I mean, there's plenty of ways this could have gone better, but the way that the options you're given kind of are for what your character's limited to at this point. So you develop as you go, which I like that. Your character actually becomes better. But anyway, let's see.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
Why'd you have to say that?
How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Well, I haven't really given good things, and I don't know why the vision was brought up.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Wow, she's so bitter. Yeah, no kidding.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Even the fact
This meeting is adjourned.
half his body is made up of Geth-like parts. Nobody noticed this? Am I the only one? No? Just me? Okay.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain.
Yes.
You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
Yeah.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Ah, the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barr over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barr one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren. But his information won't come cheap.
That's why he is very underhanded in... well, not underhanded, I guess just secretive in his dealings.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Interesting. This also puts it 20 years ago a lot closer to the human and Turian war. So that must have been difficult. I can't say that I would, or that he's a monster. Well, I guess he's a monster. Let's continue asking about this other stuff.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Ouch.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
Oh.
A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in C-Sec now to stop protecting him.
Let's actually go the other route.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. C-Sec is better off without him.
If Harkin is the one that I remember, I actually really enjoy that character.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy.
Man from Uncle.
The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Oh my goodness.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Interesting.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Thus you could see why Spectres working together might be difficult, since they would be of similar rank.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Which actually makes me very interested in becoming one.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often.
They get away with it.
The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay, fair enough.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Vallen.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Interesting. Alright. Well, I think that's about it.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright, so we need to talk to Vallen and head into the wards. The wards, excuse me. So, I can figure out which way to go. And then let's get out of here. Hello?
That guy's up to something.
You
What
think?
guy?
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
Seriously, Caden? There's only one guy. I mean, sure there's a guy over there, but...
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
So this may seem very strange that I just agreed to secretly scan all the Keepers. Like this. But, funny enough, this entire place, the Citadel, it's in its entirety, was pretty much populated by these Keeper guys, which are help maintaining it and keep it running. But nobody knows why they do this stuff, or how. So I actually agree with the guy that you shouldn't just leave it to these little insectoid guys to, you know, just do their thing and not know why or anything about them. So, yeah, I'm all about helping out. At least in satisfying my own curiosity.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
But that's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Here we are back at the bank. And there's Barr.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard.
Yes.
But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Oh, how generous.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Keeper number 2. Keeper number 3. Level up. Alright, to start, we're gonna unlock first aid by maxing out her combat armor. Then I was thinking I would put the other one in assault training, but you know what? She gets more health benefits from this. Even though I probably should have put a point in there just to add that in, but that's alright. And then Caden, we're just going to keep going along the lines with his electronics training. Myself, it's a hard call because I've got Marksman. Yes. Oh, I love Marksman. This is good. plus I've got a couple here. Now I could take this. Now I can either take Advanced Sabotage or Overload. Well, as I already have Sabotage, I'm going to take Overload just so I have more options. And then next I will go for Advanced Sabotage. And yeah, this is looking good. Keeper number 4. Awkward elevator sequence.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply.
Oh dear.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
And for those that have played Mass Effect, or even those that haven't, I'm sure you're familiar with the elevator sequences. They tend to be rather lengthy, but they are actually a loading screen. And so they have these little information things play out while that goes on. So let's have a little explore around here and see what we can find out. Perhaps we can find information about that mercenary that was hired to kill Saren. Aha! Keeper number 5.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Might as well take a look, and then we'll move along.
Show me what you got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
He has lots of interesting things, but all of which are way beyond my monetary means at this point. So, we'll have to come back to him later. Let's see what else we can find. Hello. I think we found what we're looking for here.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Wrex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Vallen said to talk to you.
Vallen is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
He betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Saren might already have her.
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Excellent. And this, my friends, is where we actually add Wrex, or not Wrex, to our group. Quite an excellent addition, if I may say so. I really do enjoy this character quite a bit. Not to knock Ashley Williams' voice actor in any way. It's just her character is very ugly to me, specifically because, as you learn from her, I will do a minor spoiler here, she's extremely racist. So therefore, I really don't care for her. So we're going to go for Erdnot here and keep him and Caden in the group. See you later, Ashley. And now that we have a new group member, I think we're probably going to call it here and move on afterwards. So until next time, see ya.